I always studied art since middle school to high school, so I've been, studying art and art history for like 8-9 years. It's just so incorporated into every part of my life. You're constantly looking at what people are wearing. You're constantly being aware of what is happening, I guess in a way, within the fashion industry, but I just see it as it's just like part of what I do all the time. It's like what you eat, what you breathe, everything, what you see, what you hear. Yeah. I came to New York once in high school with my art class, and that was the first time I've ever been to New York, and I just love how vibrant and how exciting the city is. And I always thought I really want to go to New York, and of course Parsons, it's really well known for its fashion design program, so that naturally just started falling into place when I decided to go to Parsons and come to New York. Everything was new and really different. Like there was a different kind of culture from how people communicated with each other in Singapore, and from like this Asian way of interaction, I guess. So that at the beginning was almost like a challenge for me to understand and also like to get used to, but slowly you pick up the way people connect with one another. I'm from Singapore, but my parents are Chinese, so naturally I think the Chinese heritage, it plays a huge part in my designs. I do have like a very kind of, in a way, minimalistic aesthetic for my designs, but I love the kind of volume and structure of traditional Japanese and Chinese wear. So I used a lot of that in my designs. So that happened in September 2015, was for Spring/Summer 16 collection. And it was a collection inspired by like Japanese photography and Japanese bondage, but very romantic, very light pastel color palette for that collection. Lots of tying, wrapping of the pieces, and also just like playing with each piece and personalizing it, because there are so many details you can tie in a different way in each garment. So that's the main focus of that collection. So what happens in 5 years, it's changing all the time, and I don't even know what's going to happen within like the next month or even the next week, because everything is different every day. And it could be ups and downs all the time, but I love New York City, so in 5 years I'll probably still be living in New York City, but we never know.